The multi-rig. A fantastic versatile rig that is easy to tie because all you need to know is one type of knot. The rig is good for pop-ups or wafters and has the added benefit of being able to switch out the hook while using the same rig. Let's get to it. Get your size 4 or 6 wide Gape hook and a Gummi Stop. Thread your Gummi Stop onto your hook until it is in line with the barb. With that done, you can put the hook aside. Then grab some soft coated braid. For this video I used some quarter end trap. Cut off about 30 centimeters. With that done, go to one of the ends and tie a double figure of 8 loop knot. If you don't know how to tie it, there is a link in the description on how to tie it. What I often do is get out the baiting needle and pull it through the knot. It just makes life a little bit easier. Like I said, if you don't know how to tie this knot, the link is in the description or right above right now. Once you've tied your figure of 8 loop knot, cut off the tag end. Burn and blob the end. You want this figure of 8 loop knot to be about 25 millimeters long. With that done, go to the other end of your coated braid. Get your anti-tangle sleeve and slide it on thick end first. I've got a short one on for this. Slide it all the way across and over the knot. Leave a little bit of the loop exposed. This end of the loop is going to go to your quick chain swivel. Now go to the other end of your coated braid. Tie another figure of 8 loop knot, but make sure this loop knot is rather big. We want that loop to be quite big because it's going to have to go over your hook. Like I said, if you don't know how to tie a figure of 8 loop knot, there is a link in the description. I'm not going to say that again. Okay, I'm going to tie the figure of 8 loop knot and making sure that loop is rather big. Tie it down. When you tie down the knot, usually you need to wet it. I didn't do it with this because I thought putting gob on the video isn't great. Cut off the tag end and then burn that tag end down. Lovely. So your rig should look like this. We want that big loop to be between 40 and 50 millimeters long. Then pinch down your loop, get your hook, and you want to thread that loop from the front of the hook to the back of the hook. This is very important. From the front of the hook to the back of the hook, just like that. Once you've done that correctly, get out your baiting screw. Thread your baiting screw onto your loop. This might be a bit tricky, but with a bit of practice you'll get there. And so will I. Now your baiting screw is on your loop. Then grab your loop again and thread it over your point of your hook. Just like that. So now your hook is attached to your rig. Pull down your coated braid nicely and it should sit onto your Gummi Stop just like that. I'm going to reiterate again that the direction you put your coated braid through your hook needs to go from the front to the back so that it looks like this. If you don't do that, your hooking properties of your rig is going to be absolutely stuffed. Okay, now to put your bait onto your baiting screw. It's very simple. I got a Stealth strange fruit boilie or pop-up and screwed it on. Just like that, easy as pie. Now because this is a pop-up, I'm going to have to weight down the hook slightly so that the rig doesn't float. With that, I'm going to use a small split shot. With the split shot, you can decide how high you want your pop-up to float. I want it to be about that high. Squeeze your split shot down and your rig is done. Just like that. With that done, I'd like to talk about the boom section. The boom section I like to tie slightly longer when fishing over weed and slightly shorter when fishing over gravel. And that is the multi-rig. A fantastic versatile rig that is easy to tie. That's it for this episode of It's Tip Top Fishing. Please remember to like, share, comment, do all those cool things. And please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Till next time, tight lines guys.